Meanwhile, we're learning more about the Rice University employee who is getting tested now for coronavirus. We're told the research staff member wore a face mask on Monday and Tuesday of last week while on campus. A Rice University spokesman says the person did not feel well, so that person did not come back to campus after Tuesday. Now, the staff member came in contact with 17 people while on campus. Those people are now self-isolating away from the main campus. The university tells us the person in question came in contact with no undergraduate students. We talked to students today who tell us that they feel safe.
I think that Rice University is handling it really well. They do a good job of addressing their students and faculty and making sure that there isn't really a fear that isn't necessary.
We know the person from Rice who's getting tested traveled overseas to a country not on the CDC's restricted travel list.
Yeah,